So we've been talking about managing leadership anxiety, both your anxiety and the anxiety you may create in other people. So we talked last time about noticing your leadership anxiety. Notice what it does to you physically, what it does to you, and helping other people notice it and call it what it is. Oh, wow, that's anxiety. Don't ignore it because it will just stay there and become part of your core. It'll become kind of your baseline. So now let's move on to part two. So after I notice it, I probably need to name it. I need to figure out where it comes from. It comes from our leadership anxiety, one or more of these 5 core beliefs. You can check the comments section and the notes section in this video for a reference as to where you can read more about these 5 core beliefs. So I believe that I have to have these 5 things. And if I don't get those 5 things, I'm going to fail, or I'm going to fall on my face, or I'm going to suffer, or I'm going to screw up in some way. I got to have these 5 things. Or maybe you're a person who has 2 or 3 of these 5 things. If I believe these 5 things, or 2 or 3 of them, they are going to be the fuel for my anxiety. It's my belief that I need them that sets me up to feel threatened if I think something is going to keep me from getting those. This is true of everything we feel like we need. If I feel like I need a lot more sleep tonight, and I might actually need a lot more sleep, and something comes along that makes me realize I'm not going to get to sleep tonight, then I'm going to feel a threat response unless there's something that supersedes that threat response, which we'll talk about in the next video. That threat response is because I think I have a need and that need is being threatened. Well, what if I don't actually need those things? Here are 5 things that many leaders that I've known and worked closely with have come to believe they feel like they need these things. If they don't have them, they're setting themselves up for anxiety. Here's the first one. I've got to be perfect. My work has to be perfect. My approach has to be perfect. My responses have to be perfect. I have to be perfect. And if by just some wild chance I'm not perfect, things don't go the way I think perfect should go, I feel threatened. Even imagining something not being perfect feels like a threat to me, and I start to feel all the physical and then psychological symptoms of anxiety. Here's the second thing I think I need, but I probably don't. I've got to always know what to do. I'm the leader. I should know the right answer. I should know the right approach. I should know the right person to hire. I should know how to set up the budget. I have to know all the things to do. I've got to have the right answers. People always look to me for the right answers, and I've been right a lot, but I have to be right all the time. Ooh, here's the third thing I think I need. This is a mental model. This is a core belief. I believe I have to have people's approval. I have to have their acceptance, their agreement, and they have to like me, right? All that mixed up together. I have to have people's approval. Now you might be thinking, nah, I don't feel like I need people's approval, but it's likely that you have total strangers in the bucket of folks that you don't need their approval, or people who are far removed from you. Do the test. Do you feel like you have to have the approval, the smile, the acceptance, the adoration? People have to like you who work closely with you. What if they don't approve? What if folks have a completely different experience and a completely different opinion? Do you feel anxious when the people who matter to you don't approve of a decision you're taking, of the way you're approaching work? I have to have people's approval. There's another one of these mental models, these needs I think I have, that if I feel like something threatens it, it's going to create anxiety in me. And that is, I have to be in control. You know, I'm the boss. I'm the leader. I'm in charge. I'm the supervisor. I'm the manager. I'm the influencer. I'm the one that everyone looks to. And I have a pretty good idea how things are supposed to be. They should be this way. They should be that way. I start shooting all over myself. And that's because I feel like I have to be in control. Things not only have to be in control by me, but when I take my hand off those things, things better be under control. Wow. That belief will set you up for anxiety that'll gallop through the pastures of your mind. Here's the last one. People need me and only me. I have to be there for them. No one else can help. I'm the only one that can help. and I'm tugged to try to meet everyone's needs all the time. And if someone looks to me for a need to be met and I can't meet that need, I feel a threat and my anxiety goes up. So those 5 core beliefs are very common among leaders. And I've messed with those core beliefs myself. And if I have those in the background of how I lead, and I wake up with them and I go to sleep with them every night, and then something threatens one of those core beliefs, or I think it will threaten one of those core beliefs, I'll go into full anxiety mode. What about you? What about you? So I'm suggesting that you notice your physical sensations of anxiety and then name it. Oh, wow, what just happened that makes me think that one of those 5 things that I feel like I need, that I really don't need, are actually being threatened. I don't need that. I've come to believe I need it, but I don't actually need it. Believing something that's not true will set me up for a high level of anxiety. You can also, as you look at these 5 core beliefs, these things that I think I need, I believe I need them, and you look at them and examine them and get familiar with them, you can also listen for this in other people too. Look for ways that you can foster these beliefs in other people that you lead. What are you doing as a leader that makes people feel like they have to be perfect all the time? For example, they have to be there for everyone all the time. They always have to have the right answers and so forth. Because if you believe those are true of you, you're going to spread that around like a little bit of a virus, a little bit of a cold virus on people that you are around. All right? Next time we get together, we're going to talk about how to dispel those needs, how to navigate. So you're naming, oh, wow, that's anxiety. You're noticing that it was anxiety. And then, like I said a moment ago, then you're going to name that anxiety. Oh, it comes from one of those places or more than one. And next time we're going to talk about how to navigate once you realize that's going on. All right, that's what's up in our next video. Thanks for hanging out. See you next time.